literally was going to crash out because my laptop updated yesterday night, and I was like, if it deleted photo booth off of my MacBook, I think I would roll over and but anyways, I just did what any self-respecting 23-year-old does when they're confused and don't know what's going on in their life. I went on Amazon. Sorry, I'm trying to be better. And honestly, I have been. I still use it, but I only get my essentials from there. And just like one thing every month. So, sue me, sorry. I'm really trying to stop though. But anyways, I got wired earbuds and some dongles because, you know, I don't want to be another motherfucker with a microphone, okay? I don't. I did get those like little microphones, not from TikTok Shop, from Amazon. Again, anything I see on TikTok Shop, I'm a piece of shit. So anything I see on TikTok Shop, I go to Amazon and I order it on Amazon. Cause Prime. Like that's literally it. That's it. Also, it's not my credit card on there. So but what was I saying? Yeah, so instead of I got the little microphones. I hate them. They piss me off the way they look. When I'm like, you know, the few fateful times I find myself scrolling on social media and I see a motherfucker with a let's do a review. How about let's shut the fuck up? Okay, thank you. I have been wanting to be a YouTuber since I was probably 10 years old, okay? And YouTube was not like it was when I was 10, especially my feed. I don't even think I could say what was on that. It's not like it was a lot of SH. Weirdly, I was a really happy kid too. So like the fact that it was showing me that kind of stuff, like I dead ass, I stumbled across a video when I was in 5th fucking grade. And it was my life with anorexia. And I clicked on it because I'm like, oh, is that this girl's like annoying like roommate or like neighbor or something? Nope, that's not what anorexia was. It's not a person's name. It's an eating disorder. So I don't even want to think about what like kids are exposed to these days with fucking clavicular. What is going on? What's going on? Clavicular lip Schmidt, which I have some opinions on her. I do. I have a lot of opinions about a lot of things. My opinion on lip Schmidt, as someone who, I think from what I just said, just now, the last talking point, I think we can all agree that did something to my head. Okay. So, I feel like I'm very qualified to talk about Liv Schmidt stuff. Okay. So, just you shouldn't be doing that. First of all, Liv Schmidt, keep it to yourself. Okay. You like. Who am I? I don't have like a huge following. I don't have following. I have 19 subscribers. Not even 20. I have 19 subscribers, okay? But keep it to yourself. Even if I had 100 fucking million, I don't think you'll ever catch me posting what I ate in a day. Especially if it's a day, like a regular day where I'm not like, it's not like I'm like on vacation, going out to eat like cool places. You're never gonna catch me posting what I typically eat in a day, because that might be so damaging to somebody else, first of all. Second of all, that was my lib opinion. We're gonna get to my more controversial one, I guess, which is, bro, if you need to be taking advice from Liv Schmidt, if you feel like you need to listen to her, maybe this lifestyle is not for you. Sorry. Like, everything that I learned, that's my cat. He's going to the bathroom. And I'm gonna keep talking. But, like, everything I know is whoa, why did my screen go black? Stop. I have to keep touching the cursor. Everything that I know, though, is from me, you know? It's from I put two and two together. I didn't have to have someone teach me how to have, you know? No one needed to teach me that. And I don't think anybody should be teaching somebody how to do that. That comes from fucking within. That comes from deep within, okay? That's not something you can learn from someone. Or like successfully. You could try to. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. I promise. But I wish I knew what I was saying. I wish I knew what I was talking about. I didn't want to be another idiot with a microphone. Liv Schmidt, clavicular. Why the fuck? Why did I bring that up? There was a reason. And I completely forgot. And I don't want to stop this. Like, I like that I'm on a roll here. This is really pissing me off in the background. Every single... It's 6:42 a.m. I can't sleep. I started a painting, though. I did start a painting. But, my god. Basically, my introduction to YouTube... Oh, yeah, my introduction to YouTube was very different. And then, obviously, we get into, like, the Tana Mojo. And then... I almost said Vlog Squad. Not Vlog Squad. Sister Squad. With Emma and Ethan and Grayson Dolan and James Charles. But, like... Oh my god, I remember... My first exposure to James Charles was in a CoverGirl commercial. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's so dope. He's not dope. I don't think that anymore. Especially because he was in an ad with the hijabi, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I was also 14, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh my god, I have a drum lesson. It's 6:43. It's at 1:30. Today's gonna be like a long day. It's gonna be awful. It's fine. It's gonna be a good day, but it's gonna be a long day, and I'm gonna really regret not sleeping, but it's fine. I cannot sleep. I can't sleep right now, so. And if I fell asleep, I'd probably have nightmares, so that's great. That's awesome. I've been having like the weirdest, like, I don't even know if they're like considered nightmares, but like literally like the weirdest fucking dreams, like, ever. Oh, we're not starting. Max! Oh, bro. Don't piss me off. There's like the spring thing on the bottom of my door. I'm also like crazy and I hate sleeping with an open door. I hate it. And like, so I close my door and the little spring thing at the bottom, he likes to play with that. He likes to punch it. He likes to tussle with it. He likes to go white boy on it. You ever hear going white boy? That means punching holes in walls. That means raging for no reason. He likes to... I think I manifested that. He's going white boy on the fucking spring. I just don't want to open the door. My sister's sleeping in her room. And he's being dramatic. And I don't know why he wants to leave my room so bad. Like, I literally leave my door open all day. Obviously. And he literally stays in here. He stays in here. And I'm like, even my dad, bro, was like, where is he? First of all, you can come downstairs. Max! I just really don't want to open my door because my sister's sleeping. I'm like, I don't want to stop. This is really good. Max! You had a whole day to roam. And now when I'm in here, you want to leave. Like, what? Like, I'm so confused. I'm confused. I'm getting pissed off by everything now. I'm like at that point of my like overtiredness. Bro. Max. He's just staring at me like I'm not speaking English. I don't think, okay, that's the other thing. I talked about it with my mom. I keep looking at him because I don't want him to play with the spring. I'm watching him. So I came up with a lineage for him. His dad is French. His mom is Italian. His first language is French, obviously. He speaks a little bit of Italian, but Max is Latin. He's so thirsty to leave, and I know that the second I open the door and I open the little sliding door, he's gonna do a little Dora. He's gonna like walk around and then come right back. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't want to open the door because I know you're gonna come right back. I know you are. And if I close my door, he's gonna scratch on the other side, and I'm not gonna lock him out of here. That's so mean. But I think I do have to let him out just for a little bit. Even though he's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. I digress. BRB. Oh, okay. Be free. And I didn't close my door all the way. I cracked it, and I know he's gonna come back and just scratch at it, even though it's open. You know what? Maybe he's gonna roam. Maybe he's gonna have himself a time. Nobody's awake right now. He's gonna really have himself a time. He's not back yet. It's been like 2 seconds. But anyways, start to YouTube. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but then I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then the makeup video started, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, I want to do this. Like, I think I can do this. Like, I think I can do it. But like, obviously, so very different time back then. Very different time back then. And then it was like the Emma Chamberlain era, and I was like, oh my god, I can definitely do this. But you know, I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to do it, obviously, but I'm just like, what are people at school gonna think of me? Well, I just graduated college, so I'm not in school anymore. And I feel like the older I get, this is like so stupid, but like, you know, when you're like younger and you talk to someone who's like my age, like now, and they're like, or you talk to someone who's like, yep, he's just like clockwork, he's already back. Max. Like, I don't know what he wants from me. He doesn't meow also. Like, he does not meow at all. Oh, a little bit. Un poquito. Now I'm gonna close the door again. Like, why? I just don't understand. Anyways, so what was I saying? What am I ever saying? Literally, what am I ever saying? I have so many like mock YouTube videos from like high school, and I'm like, oh my god, what if I just did it? What if I just posted it? I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Like, genuinely, I don't know why I didn't. Because who fucking cares at the end of the day? Yeah, sure, I probably would have gotten clowned on for like 3 days. And then I would have been super big and famous, and everyone would regret clowning on me. So. But, no, seriously. I have a lot of thoughts, and I take things way too seriously. Like, way too seriously. Oh, but I was saying, when you talk to somebody who's older than you when you're younger, like 10, 20, 10, 15, 20 years older than you, and you're like a teenager, and they're like 30 or like 20 something, they're like, oh yeah, the older you get, the stuff, you just like stop caring about like small things or like whatever, and you're like, yeah, bullshit. No, that's actually true. Like, the more my brain's developed, and also I love supplements. I love my supplements. I took a lot of like, I've taken my fair share of like SSRIs and like mood stabilizers and like whatever. And like, they all made me like hate my life. Like, they made me feel like such a sterile human being. Like, you know when Kanye was going insane, like absolutely not, like recently with like the racism and like him and Candace Owens being buddies. It's a little, we're not gonna get into that right now. I have a lot of opinions on that, but I think we all share the same opinions on that. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Generally, what the fuck? But, when Kanye sang St. Pablo, bro, we already started. I can't! Okay, Max. Yeah, come here. Like, what is... I'm just gonna open the door. I guess, I don't know. I know cats don't like closed doors, but I don't like open doors. Because now I have to get closer so I'm not like screaming. Or I don't like my sister. But... oh, I'm so frustrated. I am really frustrated right now, so... anyways. What I was saying... oh my god, fuck my fucking chungus life. I can't. Also, these glasses are so smudged and so scratched. I need to get the lenses changed on these so bad. I haven't got new lenses on. I mean, my prescription changes every year. Like, gets worse every year. I haven't gotten new lenses on these in like 3 years? 3 years. 3 years. I got these in 2023. So, yeah. Oh my god. I almost talked shit, but you know, we're gonna save that for another time because I have a story. Actually, I have a lot of stories. I don't want to talk too much shit, but TBD. Bro, he's literally back. He's literally back. And I love that. But stay in here. Stay in here. Okay. But no, anyways. I was like, oh my god, I can do this. Like, whatever. The more I keep getting distracted, I keep, like, it's like, what are you, you're so bad at this. Okay, well, some things are not my fault, okay? I'm kidding. It's kind of. Oh yeah, YouTube. Stop people. Oh, you stop caring of what other people think of you as much. And the older I get, I realize, oh my god, that's so true. Because I just don't care. I just really, like, I do care, obviously, like, we all do, like, we're human. But, like, bro, that ashwagandha L-theanine supplement really does work. Like, what I was trying to say by, like, the medication thing was that, okay, yeah, I'm crazy, and I take, like, 12 supplements a day, but I don't, like, maybe I don't need to be taking that many, but, like, each one serves as, like, a little purpose or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, for me, those help me more with my anxiety and, like, like, my suppies and my stimmies, that's what I call I need to be put down. But my supplements and my my little stimulant, beautiful, perfect, awesome. Like, it's, and I take, like, literally, like, a micro dose, you know, and I get it from my doctor, and it works wonders on me, actually. Like, I actually can get stuff done. I can actually be a functioning member of society. And I literally, like, throughout high school, I was like, I'm literally getting so much tutoring for everything, but I'm still, like, I wasn't failing by any means, but it was just, like, you know how, like, discouraging it is watching the people around you put in a fraction of the effort, not saying that they weren't putting in effort, but, like, putting in a fraction of the effort that you're putting in for the same thing, and then they end up getting an A and you don't. And it's not like they didn't deserve that A, but it's also like, bro, am I missing something? Like, am I missing something? Yeah, a fucking Vyvanse. That's what I was missing. Because my toothbrush needs to not do that. Like, why are we vibrating in the middle of the night? Why are we... I guess it's the morning, but like, shut up! But anyways, so I need to stop taking things seriously, though, because I'm taking things way too seriously, and I guess that's kind of what, like, procrastinated me starting this, because, like, I guess I, like, really want to take it seriously at 17, but I didn't. I don't know why. Because I was 17 and anxious and scared of everything. Ugh. But then I went to college, and I can make a whole channel just talking about my college experience. Not that it was like riveting or anything. I just have a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions. It was a roller coaster ride for me. I don't think anyone cares though. Like, maybe if you want to hear about my college experience, like, sure, whatever. Yeah, we can talk about that. So whatever. I changed my major like 4 times. 3-4 times. I did a 5th year. I did a lot of things in college. A lot of things. And I was gonna say a lot of things that I regret. Like, no. Like, honestly, no. Because I do really like the person I am today. And if I had made any different decisions, like big decisions, then I wouldn't be that person. And I wouldn't know the things that I know. And I know a lot, I feel like. And there's only more to know. You know, I don't know everything. I'm never gonna know everything. As much as I want to. But, you know, I'm just gonna learn. No, the way I literally, like, I don't know if it's ADHD. I really do love this book. And I'm actually, I was gonna say, I'm so close to being done. No. I'm on page 64. I also am like, I'm either like a slow reader. Yeah, I guess I am more than halfway done with it. It literally, like, one more sitting. Do you ever sometimes, though, you're like, start a book and you're like, I don't want to finish it. Like, it's just so good. I just want to savor the end. You know what I've been savoring the end of for... I don't even know. I don't even know how long it's been. I've been savoring the end of Sopranos. I had to sit up when I say this. Or not the end. But I like, want to see, like... I started it and, like... I started and stopped it so many times. I probably watched the first episode, I think, like, twice. I straight up just looked up Sopranos on my phone. Like, not HBO, what? Okay. I don't even watch on my phone. Like, I just, like, Sopranos is, like, it's, like, so good. Like, not so... Shut up. Not to sound basic, but no, it's... Oh, okay, then I'm not near the end, actually. I thought it was closer to the end. It's, like, it's on film, and, like, I am just such a slut for that. Like, I don't know what it is about shows on film, but I'm like... Every time the theme song would come on, I would do an interpretive dance. It was about the same each time, but, like, when I was in my apartment, like, I literally, like, went balls to the wall with that interpretive dance. It was a good interpretive dance. It was so good. But anyways, I've been on season 5 for a long time. Like, I stopped watching it in the summer. There were personal reasons. I was like, oh my god, I can't. Like, when I moved back home, not even because I moved back home, there were some changes in my life, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't watch this show. It's just gonna remind me of, like, I think now I can watch it again. I think it's safe to say I can watch it again. But yeah, I also am just like, I want to be able to enjoy it, and, like, the only time I'm, like, really watching something is before bed, and I usually fall asleep, and I'm just like, that tripped me out. I thought I saw something. Maybe I just need to go to sleep. The sun is fully out. Like, there's probably birds fully squawking. I'm getting pale. Should I go to the tanning bed? I don't know. He's back. But I just like to savor things. I like to savor things, and like I same thing with a book. It's like, oh, it's so good. I don't want to let it go because I'll never be able to like read it again for the first time. Or with Sopranos, like I'll never be able to watch it again for the first time. It's just not that deep. I mean, like, I can like it, but like, bitch, are you really not gonna finish something because you like it that much? How does that make sense? This is how my brain works. Subscribe if you wanna watch me spew my fucking brain matter. And like, the reason I'm like coming on here like, oh, like I love YouTube, like I wanna be like a YouTuber, like oh no. This is not a good first, second, third impression. I don't even know how many times I've tried to make my first video or whatever. I guess like I posted, like there's other posts on here from like a couple years ago, but then I kind of just like, I don't know, I was going through it in the brain, sue me. And then I posted that essay, like my audio essay, literally just the audio version of an essay. And then I started editing some other stuff, and then I got really distracted with just doom, being a doomer, being a big fat stinking doomer. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Low key, like we need to stop. It's serious. Like, let me set up when I say this. So basically, in my brain, it's hard for me as a human being living in America. It is, maybe I'm just like overly empathetic or something, but for anyone that didn't know, I'm Syrian. My parents are Syrian. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, unless you're adopted. I wasn't. Like, I was born to Syrian parents. I am a Syrian American. When you hear and see things from a young age of what your country that you live in now is doing to like where you're from or near the areas of where you're from, like it's just an indescribable feeling. Like, honestly, like going to school every day, like before going to school, and watching like where my tax dollars are going. Like, I didn't like understand that concept at like a young age, but like the older you get, you like there's clicks, and there's like this sense of hope. It's like I don't want to use the word niche. Like it's a very unique sense of hopelessness. I feel like a lot of first gen kids feel. I heard someone, I don't know if it was, there's this one streamer I really like. Well, I don't watch his stream. I should. I don't really watch streams, but like I watch clips of streams, and I just really like what he has to say. I'm trying to look it up right now, so it's not just like you're staring at me. Elliot, I think it's like Elliot Sings or something. No, that's just not it. It's giving me a Euphoria. Elliot Sings to Rue season 2 episode 8. Dominic fight. Wasn't that? Well, that was like a pretty famous song. It's like Elliot sang. Oh, Elliot sang again. Yeah. Watch me go on this whole thing, and it wasn't even Elliot sang again who said this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even think it was. I'm sorry if it was him that said it, and I'm not giving him proper credit. But basically, my point is, someone was just saying how it's huge, like, I can't think of the word, not character development, but formative, what am I saying? It is, it is very it it gives you a little, not, I don't want to be like, it gives you a bit of an edge. It just gives you like a whole different perspective on like everything though, of like just watching your local news from like where your family's from, where you're like from too. Like, it gives you a whole different perspective on everything. And then the older you get, you're like, oh my god, this, like, everything is so, and like there are so like, the reason I ended up changing my major, I literally was studying abroad to be like to for a fashion design program as a fashion design student. I changed my major while I was there. I was like fully crashing out. Like, I don't think anybody understands. Like, when I was there, I could do a whole episode on that. Like, just that whole like like what happened before, during, a little bit after, whatever. It was a big wake up call that I needed. And I wasn't really being destructive to anyone but myself, really. Did I burn a lot of bridges? Yes. In that time of my life. Yes, I did. I did. Did I go back and apologize for being a fucking devious little bitch? Of course I did. Because, like, maturity, you know? And, like, I don't like having beef with people. I don't like having beef with people. I like to squash beefs. We don't have to be friends. You don't have to be friends with everybody. But I don't want people walking around. One, I don't want to be walking around hating motherfuckers. Two, I don't want people walking around hating me. And, like, actually, you know what? I just don't care. I don't care. I personally don't want to be walking around hating anybody. I don't hate anybody. I strongly dislike many people. But I don't hate. I need to stop talking about that. I need to. But I changed my major to journalism when I was there because I was like, literally, instead of buying melatonin to fix my jet lag, no, I bought a YouTube premium subscription that has been going literally in the background of my photo booth right now is YouTube. Ugh. Like, you like TikTok? No. YouTube Shorts. I love my YouTube Shorts, but I do not scroll YouTube Shorts. Fuck do I look like? No. I sit and I pick the ones I want and I click. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Which is true. Which is why it's my lock screen. It's my pillow pop. But yeah, so I changed my major. I changed my major to journalism because I literally just, I was like, in my head, I'm like, there's too much going on in the world for me to sit and bask in my luxuries. So, like, I need to do something, like, productive, you know, my like, resources, you know? And I don't know if this is the most productive thing, me, like, onto my laptop screen for almost 40 minutes now, straight. But, you know, momentum, you need to start somewhere. And I feel like I need to stop taking everything so seriously. Not everything has to be perfectly edited, perfectly perfect. I find typos and shit all the time. Like, shit that shouldn't have typos. And the world is still spinning, you know? But I take everything too seriously, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, I need to be an independent journalist. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. First of all, love the spark, love the passion, love the fire, but you need to chill out a little bit. Not with your dream of being an independent journalist. No, because, like, I don't want to just be silly goofy on here. We're gonna take things seriously, okay? Like, this is just like for you guys to get to know me, maybe, and for me to actually like post something, even if it's like a whole bunch of it's something, and you're getting to know the silly side of me without me literally telling my whole life story, because no, you don't need to know that. But it's yeah. I was just, when I changed, I can't stay on one thing. See, we're gonna get better at this with time. With time, there's gonna be better. It's gonna get better. I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now. My brain is so like broken at this moment. But yeah, with time, things will be more cohesive, and I also do want to take things seriously somewhat. Like, again, not everything has to be taken super seriously, but like, I keep taking this way too serious in my head. Way too seriously, like unseriously. It's like serious unseriousness or unserious serious. Like, it's just a bunch of it's hot lava, molten lava, scorching my brain. And I feel really stuck and like really like, bitch, maybe it's because you haven't posted anything in like 2 months. And the last thing you posted was literally an audio version of an essay. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, you want a cookie? Like, me talking to myself, right? Me bullying myself. Great. But yeah. How funny, how slay, how awesome, how amazing. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna do this drum lesson. 7:16, so it's at 1:30. 5 hours, 15 minutes. Take a little nap. Before that, I don't know. Will anyone even watch this? Imagine, POV. I wake up and this has millions of views. Imagine. I mean, that would be sick. That would be actually so awesome. So, yeah, you guys, if 10 people make 100,000 accounts, I can make 100,000 too. So, but if only 10 people make 100,000 accounts each, then we can get me to 1 million in one day. I can't take myself seriously sometimes. And that's the fucking problem. I'm gonna post this as a humiliation ritual for myself. An accountability ritual. And also because nothing is that deep. You know? Sure. I can't. There are certain things, certain opinions of mine that I think I need to keep to myself. And that's okay. And keep to myself for now. They'll come out. Trust. I just need to take a deep breath. Take it in. Take it easy. And remember, it's okay. It's okay for me to enjoy things still. Like, not to sound... That's my problem, okay? Like, that's my fucking... Like, I don't know if it's my problem. In my head, for the longest... This was throwing up, like... In my head, for the longest time, I was like, the world's literally on fire. How could anyone enjoy anything? And I think thinking like that for so long was so damaging for me. But also, to be so fair, how... Like, it's... You can't be a doomer. You can't be straight doomer. But you can't also be completely ignorant and oblivious to reality. Come on, man. So, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to have those two, like, I'm trying to be better about that, because my problem is, I either go full doomer mode, or full, what? Can you be normal? Like, can you be normal? Like, no, the answer is no, but also, am I a hype beast for this? Wow. Sorry. Like, clearly not. Like, I can't be normal. A. B. I don't know. This is how my brain works. It's very... Does that mean I'm immature? I don't think so, actually. Why am I asking that? Everybody's a little bit immature. I feel like I've matured a lot. But I still like to be silly. You can be mature and silly. Me, hello. Literally sleep with my pillow pet every night. You're gonna call me immature? Bitch. No, but seriously, I feel like people, maybe I'm overgeneralizing. I don't know, whatever. I feel like people who are just like, I'm so mature, I'm so mature, are like the most A, insufferable people to be around, and B, are not mature at all actually, and couldn't even handle basic conflict resolution. So, period. But yeah, more to come for my silly little brain. It's been Jeudi, Jeudi, Big J, Juno, Juno, because my name is Judy and then my middle name is Nora. So, Juno. Get it? I just thought it was like a cute little, like, I've never been a gamer, but like, gamer tag kind of vibe. I don't know. What am I saying? I need to go to sleep so I can go to my drum lesson with so much energy. I picked up the drums. By the way, I picked up the drums in September or October. One of those two. And I will say I'm a little out of practice. I did practice a little bit yesterday. Everybody's sleeping right now, so I don't want to practice right now. It's on our, like, I don't know, it's an e-drum kit. So, but they're not silent. That's the thing. Like, sure, you can't hear, like, it's not as loud as a drum kit, like a real raw drum kit. But you can still hear, like, the, and I like to, on that thing, you know? Like, I never want to, well, maybe I want to see a video of me playing the drums. Maybe one will surface at some point. There are none as of now. I do need to figure out though, because like I like recorded some beats. Who am I? I recorded some beats. This has been just curved on my drum kit yesterday. But I don't know how to get them on my phone. I don't know how. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna ask my drum instructor. So today, in like 5 hours. Great, awesome, perfect, beautiful. Okay, like, subscribe, and keep an open mind. Okay? Okay. Bye.